All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome to another one. So today we're not on the trail. We're at our garage. Very small garage, but it's a badass garage. So today I'm gonna do two things today. You guys are gonna wanna watch this video, listen up. It's awesome. It's gonna be awesome, hopefully. Oh yeah, hopefully. All right, so today we're gonna fix one big issue that I just noticed we ran into. It's not that big, but it could be a very bad issue because of the lift we have. And we are going to prep for front long arms. I got a surprise for you. It's gonna be kind of a DIY because everything's expensive out there. So I'm gonna let's go out there to the Jeep. I'm gonna show you the big issue we have and the plan for how we're gonna do the long arms front. All right, guys, so let's check it out. The big issue we have right now. So you know we have this really cool Carolina drive shaft. But the issue that I ran into now, well, I know we do go flexy. You guys seen the videos. My drive shaft, here, let me see if you guys can see it. When it's flexed, you guys can see it right there. It's rubbing right here on our factory transmission. What is this called, guys? Come on. Crossmember. There we go. Our Crossmember. So it's rubbing right here. So you guys can see it just barely scratched our drive shaft, so it hasn't done any serious damage. It's just cosmetic right now, but I don't want that to continue. So what we're gonna do, and I'll show you guys more when I take it off, I'm gonna notch this and kind of invert it and weld it so I get more clearance there. That way we stop running into that issue. And the other thing, because I'm gonna do long arms. So my measurement from right here, from my lower control arm bracket to where I want it, it's about 36 and a half, give or take, distance. So I was gonna order a Crossmember, but these things, man, I know metal is getting more expensive, labor is getting more expensive, but it's running like over 300 bucks for a Crossmember that you could use with long arms. So what I'm gonna do, and you guys got to stick to this video, guys, got to really pay attention because this might help a lot of people out. I'm gonna take this one off and I'm gonna modify it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut right here. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna do it the width of the control arm, the Johnny joint that I'm gonna use. And I'm not gonna weld the bracket yet. I'm gonna just reinforce this, notch it, cut it, and reinforce it. And then once I get the control arms, I'll show you guys how I'm gonna weld the brackets pretty much to hold it up. So you guys are really gonna want to stick to that because I'm not gonna buy one like 300 and something bucks for a Crossmember. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. If you have the money to do it, great. But here we're MacGyvering. I ain't no MacGyver and I ain't no engineer, so half of both. So that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned. I'm gonna reinforce it that way. That way it'll support our lower control arms from here. And I know I said I wasn't gonna go, well, did I say? No, I said eventually we'll go long arm control arms. The reason we're prepping to do this is because I really love these Fox shocks. And then in the back, we got those Kings back there. And I've taken it off-road quite a bit. And I mean, when we go to the control arm video, I'll show you guys more. But you guys know with short arms, your diff moves forward and back more. Forward when it goes up, back when it goes down. And I had my GoPro in the front. I went through some whoops pretty hard. Of course, nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. But I noticed and I saw how it moves back and forth quite a bit. Forward when I hit the bump, back when I go down. And I mean, we're not going to jump this. But I really want to take advantage of those Fox shocks. And I really want to not pre-run it, but I want to run it harder and not worry about something breaking or too much stress or whatever. So that's why we're going long arm. So you guys are gonna want to stick for that video when I put the long arms, because it's gonna be an awesome video. And it's not, because I'm not gonna say it's cheap, it's cost effective, really high quality what I'm planning. So you guys are gonna see it. And the other reason I'm also going with it, a while ago when I was on the trail, this tire, the driver front tire, I hit it into a rock hard. I mean hard. I thought I blew a tire. And you guys know with short arms, you're pushing forward first before going up. And I get it. I like them. I like how they perform. No issues. I really like this setup. But that day I hit it, you guys could see it was so hard that it crushed this my lower control arm bracket up here on the unibody on the frame. You guys see it has even a small fracture there. And I mean, I'm compensated. I extended this one a little bit longer to compensate for this. That way I'm still tracking straight. So I did extend it. It is running good. It's technically fixed, but I don't know, I just don't like that. So I'm gonna end up cutting this off completely to go with the long arms. That way I get rid of this, because I don't like this. It just bugged me. And I mean, my alignment, I took it to the alignment shop. Well, that's something for another video, because that's something else. But I'll let you guys know it was an issue with the pinion angle, but I got this. So that's why we're gonna go to long arm. But today let's focus on the main task, which is fixing that issue so we don't got no more rubbing under extreme flex, and prep this one for our long arms, guys. So let's hit it. You guys probably seen that short I made of why my wife is gonna live longer. I tell you, I gotta really stop playing with fire. My jack fully extended with the wood. It wouldn't reach my transmission, so I had to MacGyver it once again. And I really gotta stop playing with fire, guys, because one of these days I'm gonna get it could come back. But nah, I'm good. It's just supporting my transmission, because I'm gonna be taking this out. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so we got it off. I pressure washed it nice and clean, and check it out. So this, you can guys see it, very little mark right there. So we didn't make no serious damage yet, but you guys could see that's where the dry shaft is rubbing. So, and I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, why don't you just get a transfer case drop kit? No, no, no. I had it before I tried it. Don't get me wrong. I tried it when I had the rough country 4-inch lift, or yeah, something like that, 4-inch lift. And I had it, but no, guys, the way I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not a hardcore wheeler, but check it out. As is, you guys could see it. We hit rocks quite a bit, and that's with no transfer case drop kit. Check it out. So it has been banged up. You can see right there. Hopefully you guys could see right there, right there, all right there. And I remember that hit. That one was a hard one. And right there. And I mean, this one has held up pretty good. But yeah, that's why I don't get a transfer case drop kit, and I'm not going to. Because, of course, what's the point of having a lift and trying to get as much clearance as possible? So that's why I'm going to notch this off, guys, quite a bit. Just notch it right there. And then I'm going to flip it, weld it on, and I'll show you guys. I'll go ahead and notch it, and then I'll show you guys. And then after that, I'll show you guys about the prepping it up for the long arms. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and knock that out, and I'll bring you guys back out as soon as I got the notch done. All right, guys, check it out. We got our cut. Check it out. Let me take my little piece that I'm gonna use in there. There you go. That's how much I notched. Check it out. And I know probably could leave it like this and no issues, but yeah, especially because we're gonna be hanging some control arms off of this, I need it as strong as possible. So this is the piece that got cut. So it's already prepped, clean. So I'm just gonna use this magnet to hold it. Check it out, it's gonna be held like that. in there, just like that. Hopefully you guys can see. And then I'm gonna super glue it with metal. So let me bring my welder and I'll show you guys once I have it welded. Let's go. All right, guys, we are done with our little notch. Check it out. I didn't have black paint, so I had brown paint. So I mean, check it out. It's gonna be plenty of clearance. Hopefully you guys can see it. There we go. There's our notch, and that's all I wanted. Because like I said, I guys showed you guys, it barely rubbed, so it wasn't nothing major, and it was right here. So now I got plenty of room. No issues now. For in case we get more flex, I got plenty of room for that. So I like it. Check it. I welded it. I cut that notch, I welded it. Then I had a little piece of metal. That's why I never get rid of metal. So, and then I cut me a piece for the side and the other side. That way I didn't leave it open or anything like that. I wanted to make sure it's as secure as, as strong as possible, because I'm going to be doing some cuts over here. So yeah, guys, I like it. So I welded it on the side. It's super strong. We're good to go. So now let me take some measurements and I'll bring you guys back as soon as I let you know how I'm gonna prep this for our long arms. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's see if you guys are with me. So we already finished the notch. So control arms, how I'm gonna mount them. So see, first I thought welding 2 tabs and then boxing them in, and bada bing bada boom. But this is strong, as you guys could see. It's like not welded right there. It's like, I guess it's pressed on, then it has probably a couple tabs somewhere. Yeah, it has a couple weld tabs. So what I did, because this is my idea. So this was my first idea of just putting them like this and welding them up here. But no, I want it strong because I'm going to be using 1/4 inch thick steel for the tabs. But I don't want it like this. I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do, let me show you guys a little bit of what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be that, and then I'm gonna build it to cut it to go all the way down, just like that. Check it out. It's gonna be all one piece, just like if we were in school. Remember, guys? With the price of these of metal, you gotta make sure measure twice, cut once, and if I cut it wrong, just weld some metal onto it. So boom, it's gonna go like that. So it's gonna go in there, and I'm gonna weld it to this from the inside, and then same thing on this side, and then I'm gonna box it in with another piece of metal like this. So example, this is a joint from Rough Country. They sucked, but that way you guys get an idea. So they're gonna go like this, and I'm gonna cut this off because I'm gonna be boxing it in inside. That way, in case I don't like the clearance up here, I'll be able to, because I'm not gonna drill the holes yet till I get the control arms. I'll be able to like tuck a little bit in, because this is what it's gonna be doing. It's gonna be pretty much like that, and then it's never gonna go inverted. So just like that. And what I could do, if I wanted a little bit more clearance, this right there, I could go in here and then drill my holes. That way I get the most clearance possible. I hope it's gonna work, guys. I'm not telling you guys to go do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna show you guys how I do it. So these are my measurements. Check it out. So the joint that I'm gonna be using, I already looked it up. It's gonna be 2 5/8 wide. So 2 5/8 is my measurement from, you guys can see I marked it from here to here. That's 2 5/8. But I gotta make up for the 1/4 inch thick steel that I'm gonna be using, the plate, which is, this is a 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. So right now what I'm gonna do, my cut is gonna be on the outside of it, right there. Cut right here, and hopefully stick the plate in there, weld it up to this, which is, it's pretty thick, but I'm gonna be using 1/4 inch because I want the strongest possible, and then I'm gonna weld it and I'm not gonna do the holes on it till we get our actual control arms. So I'm just gonna leave that pending. But that way I don't have to take this off again. That way I'll just drill the holes underneath the Jeep and boom, and then just hook up the control arms. So let's see, guys. I'm gonna cut it and then I'll show you guys how the cut is, and then we'll continue to build those tabs. And hopefully I get it right. And I'll show you guys what steel I'm gonna use because it's recycled steel. But I'll show you guys right now when it's ready. All right, guys. So check it out. We're doing some progress. All right. So that way you guys get a rough idea where I'm going from, where I'm coming from, where we're headed, where all this. So this is a chunk that I took off. It had a hole, which I don't know what that hole is because it only has 4 bolts for it. This was in there with this, so this came off. And this is my mock-up of what I'm going to be cutting out of the 1/4 inch. So check it out. I cut 2 of them, just 2, so you guys could get a really good idea of what I'm doing today. So this is gonna go in there. This one is gonna go in there all the way. Check it out. And then what I'm gonna do is gonna be welded down there, welded over here, welded over here, welded over here. Strong, it's gonna be on point. And then on this one, it's gonna be welded right here. It's gonna be welded down here, up there. Pretty much the same thing. And the other thing I'm gonna do, I don't know why the dealer didn't do this. Right now I just tacked it. I just tacked it because I cut it on my, I don't know if this is glued or what's going on. So I just tacked it right there. But what I'm gonna do right now when I'm done building that, I'm gonna weld all this seam all the way around here, all the way around here. And I'm gonna do some tacks right here, right here, right here, right here, so it could be nice and strong, guys. So the brackets are gonna be held by this, and then what I'll do, sorry, it's a little heavy. On the back of it, let me cut this one so you guys get a good idea. Look, check it out. Because this is the front of it, so I'm gonna box it in like that. And then to even give you a better idea, this is just mock-up, so it's gonna go right in there. It's gonna be straight, but it's gonna go right in there. So look, I could really tuck it in because it's not gonna invert and go up, so all the travel's good. It's gonna be about this angle, and then I'm gonna have a lot of travel to go down and up. And remember, I'm not gonna drill the holes till I get the control arm, because I gotta see. I got the length. It's 30 max length. Is like 36 and maybe a half, 36 and a half, and that's exactly what I need for mine. But still, I'm not gonna drill the holes because I'm gonna have plenty of room to play with it. So I'm gonna be able to play from all the way up here to all the way back there, up and down. So I'm not gonna drill the holes. The holes could be drilled on the Jeep. I just didn't want to be taking this off because you guys saw my little MacGyver jack. So this is the plan, guys, right there. So let me get you guys a better idea. So because this is the bottom of it. There we go. It's a little heavy. So our notch is there for our drive shaft to clear perfect. And this is where the control arms are going to be. So they're going to be flush with this pretty much. These right here. Flush right there, maybe stick a little bit out, but once I get the control arms and weld and put them on and drill the holes, if I feel like I want to notch this a little bit more, I will. But that I don't have to take this off. I could do it down there. But that way you guys get a good idea. Check it out. Oh man, that was full of oil. Grease. So that's how it's gonna go. See? So the angle's probably gonna be around there, and I know for sure we're never gonna go all the way up here, but of course we'll do some tests once I get them. So I could either tuck it in, like, it depends. I could tuck it in a little bit. I'm thinking of tucking it in at least the thickness of this. Tuck it in like around there. Hey, what's going on, bro? Ooh, we got a delivery. So I'm gonna tuck it in right there, and then I'll drill it once I got the control arms. So that's the plan, guys. So now time for the hard part, which is gonna be cutting in that 1/4 inch. And like I tell you guys, never dispose of anything. Oh, and we got good stuff coming to the channel. Mom's, you guys seen her on the trail. She picked up a TRD Tacoma, but that's a surprise. That's for another video, because we're gonna be doing a lot of competition. So check it out. Back is. So this right here, you know, on the YJ we put new rock sliders that I picked up on Facebook Market, because it was missing one. So it had this one, and so we took it off so I could put those other ones matching, and it's a 1/4 inch thick metal. So I think this is gonna be perfect. So right now I'm gonna trace them out. Check it. I should have. Gee, man, I could make a lot. Anybody want any? I'm just kidding, because it's gonna be a pain in the butt cut. So there you go. I'm gonna cut 1, 2, 3, 4, a bunch of them. 4 of them out of this. It's just super thick, 1/4 inch. So this is gonna be super solid, guys. Check it out. So let me get to cutting, and then I'll bring it back up once I got at least 2 of them, so you guys could get a better idea. But yeah, guys, never throw away any metal, because you never know when you're gonna need it. This one, I forgot I even had it, and this is what we're gonna use. So let me get to cutting, and I'll bring you guys back up once I got it cut. All right, guys, so I almost forgot to record. I already finished all the brackets, all 4 of them. Here you go. Look, they look awesome. Got it flat over here so I can weld, and nice and round over here. Already got them prepped to weld. Check it out. Well, already welded one side. Check it out. There we go. Check it out. Not too bad of welds. And I welded. Fast and the Furious is out there. The inside, the outside, all of this, so plenty strong. I hope it should be enough. And just gonna be waiting on the control arms to knock it off, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do the top. All right, guys, so we finished. Sorry, it's the next day because it kind of finished late, but check it out. We finished the bracket. Let me show you guys how it looks. I like it. Check it out. We got it all nice and painted, ready for the control arms. Everything's nice and welded. Both of them are there. There you go. You guys could see it. I painted the whole thing, make it look nice and pretty. But yeah, guys, so 1/4 inch brackets I made them out of that rock slider from the YJ that we took off, and it looks really good. So now it's time to see if it works. So that on this video, that was it. Check out what the next video is gonna be about. You guys are gonna watch the next video. This next video is gonna be good, because we're gonna be going long arm in the front, but I still don't know how I'm gonna do the uppers, but you'll find out. So you gotta stay tuned, subscribe, all that, to watch to the next video. That one's gonna be a good one, because I still don't know how I'm gonna do it, but you guys will find out with me. But yeah, check them out. Look, oh, look what just showed up. Some long arms. So, oh yeah, so stay tuned. Next video, we're gonna put these puppies on, figure up the top, and we'll go from there. Thank you.